Yeah.
I hate you. I hate people. I hate everybody. Oh, I hate my life. I'm probably about to lose a few friends, followers, shoot, maybe even my Wi-Fi privileges. But you guys are going to hear my unpopular opinions, and I may or may not get canceled, but let's just get right into it. So right here we have my handy dandy iPad.
You gotta slip it.
If you get the reference, I love you. Oh, also don't mind my family in the background. They're like in the kitchen, and the living room is obviously connected to the kitchen, so you might hear some chitter chatter. Number 1, I hate matcha. I know lots of people love it, and ooh, it's so healthy, it's so delicious, different types of flavors, strawberry, coconut, watermelon, whatever, yada. I've tried so hard to get into trying to like matcha, but I cannot get into it for like the life of me. It's like it has so many health benefits, and everybody loves it except me, but it's just disgusting. It's like, it tastes like grass. Like, I don't know how people say, oh, it doesn't taste like grass. Girl, it tastes like grass. So if anybody has any recommendations on like the best recipe, or they know a spot in LA that's like the best matcha that they've ever had and they don't really like matcha, please recommend it to me. Number 2, all males have mental issues. All males have some sort of mental issue. Every guy that I've dated or just came encounter, they have some type of like problem, or there's some type of like weirdo, like in different forms and variations, and it's genuinely terrifying. Like, it doesn't even make sense. I'm like, what are they even thinking? What's going on in their brain? Because they always do something that's like, what is wrong with you? So my conclusion that I came to after speaking to so many different men at all different types of ages is that something's like mentally wrong with them. And I know probably a lot of guys in the comments are probably gonna be like, no, nothing's wrong with you. No, something's wrong with the girl, blah, blah, blah. No, this is not even me being mean. Like, I'm not even trying to be like disrespectful or anything like that, but I genuinely think most males, I'm gonna say most, since I've never met like all the males in the world, of course, most males have something wrong with them. Like, there's something genuinely wrong with them. Males or females, let me know if y'all agree with this, because there's some science that we got to do behind this, because I just know there has to be something. Ooh. Okay, number 3, coconut milk. Coconut milk tastes like freaking coconut milk. Just call it nut milk. It's disgusting. Who said, oh, it's so good, like it's so delicious? Now, mind you, my mom has told me like, okay, coconut milk from the actual coconut back in the islands, whatever, is so good. But coconut milk that you get...
Coconut water. Coconut water. Not coconut.
Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you. Eat your fucking ass, bitch.
There's a difference.
Anyways, coconut anything, y'all. Coconut is disgusting.
There's a difference.
Whether you like coconut milk, coconut water, I just can't. It's just so gross. Like, I feel like I'm having an allergic reaction each time I have coconut milk or coconut water. Like, by me. Number 4. Most women on the internet who talk about self-love, self-respect, how you should let a man treat you, don't let him do this and that, do not ever live up to their own expectations of what they are telling people. Never let a man do this. Oh, don't fall for this. Don't do that. Self-love. Love yourself first, ladies. You don't need a man, blah, blah, blah. And behind the camera, oh, they're at a man's feet. They're getting tripped up, gaslighted, fooled by these men. How can you sit up here and preach on the internet to these young women that you're trying to speak to and speak life into and speak self-love into, and then go back and do the exact thing that you say not to do? It's beyond me. It's crazy. It's insane. Like, don't talk at all. Either you're going to actually follow the things that you say that to do, or you just need to shut up and not talk at all anymore. Number 5. Guys who follow other
We
guys
gonna do that.
on Instagram are gay. You're gay. And let me rephrase that.
Stop.
Guys who follow guys on Instagram that don't follow them back, you're gay. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules, okay? Why are you following a man that, and it's not, I'm not gonna say that all guys, that follow guys on Instagram are gay. No, I don't mean that. Like, no. Because that they may be getting inspo or inspiration from that guy. I've encountered a guy like this that I dated. I'm not gonna go into details about him, but he followed like a whole bunch of males that were like, you guys know Vinny Hacker. Vinny Hacker, he followed Vinny Hacker. As a man, why are you following Vinny Hacker? Like, what inspo are you getting from him besides the fact that he's fine? There's no way. Like, if a man is following a whole bunch of men on Instagram or even TikTok, I don't care, and they're not adding any type of real value to you, any exercises, financial things, stuff like that, you're freaking gay. Number 6. If I'm friends with someone and we keep on trying to hang out and we're not getting anywhere, we're not hanging out after a while, like it has to be like months. Or even like, depending on like how long I've been friends with them, maybe like a year or 2 years. Keep on trying to make plans, keep on trying to meet up, whatnot, and we're in the same state. I don't want to be friends anymore. This is just too hard. We're trying too hard to be friends, like it's okay to let go. Like, it is what it is. And I want to hear more people's opinions about that, because I'm like, am I wrong for thinking like that? Or I don't want to have to try too hard to try to keep on hanging out with you and we cannot hang out because we're both so busy and our schedules never align. Like, it's like, come on, like, oh, okay, let me hang out with you. I'm ready to hang out with you. Like, are you free? Like, this week I'm free. I'm pretty much available. Oh, no, I'm doing so. Maybe this day. Maybe. Oh, my gosh. Maybe my butt. Like, then I finally get busy after you were busy this whole time and now you're free. Like, oh, my gosh. Like, obviously the universe does not want us to be friends anymore. The universe is not letting us align. So, let's just forget about it. Number 7. Girls that get Botox look older. I'm not attacking the girls that, have, some lip filler or maybe a little bit underneath their eyes or whatever to hide the eye bags. I'm just saying, like, in general, when girls be getting a whole bunch of stuff done on their face and they're like my age, 20, 21, 22. I mean, in their young 20s, late teens, whatever, they get a whole bunch of stuff done on their face. They look way older than what they even are. And it's absolutely so sad to see because they get this stuff way early on before they even hit the age to actually see a difference in their face, and it messes up their whole aging process. They look way older, and it's like, and then they have to keep on getting stuff done, and then they look way older going on in their mid-20s and stuff like that. And I'm just like, in our society, we've kind of made ourselves used to and comfortable with just being so vain, and it's so normalized here. I don't know how it is in other countries, but here in the United States, and especially in a state like California, it's so normalized to be so vain and hate how you naturally look that you feel the need to get something done. Now, I'm not against plastic procedures or anything like that, because I mean, there's some things that I want to do, but it's like, it's such an extreme, it's like disgusting at this point. I feel like most of the time we're not even genuinely doing it for ourselves. We're doing it for the male appeal. We're doing it for the male gaze, the male appeal, and it's not even for our own, like, we think it's for our own satisfaction, but it's genuinely because maybe a male said something to you or how you want males to view you, and it's like we're so male-centered that we don't even realize how male-centered we are. It affects more than we even know, and I believe that is a big factor. And also, not even actually just men with getting Botox and all these other facial things and facial surgeries and all that, and even body surgeries, especially body surgeries. Don't even get me started on body surgeries. Body surgeries, girl, you just doing that for the male gaze at this point. Like, there's no way, unless like you're like trying to lose weight or different things like that, like, but like a BBL and or bigger titties and stuff like that, come on. You can't tell me. You can try to convince yourself that it's for you, but that is definitely for males. Only males care about that type of stuff. Let's be real. Only men actually care about that big booty, big titties, small waist type stuff. So it's not for you. It's not for the girlies. Don't lie to yourself. It's because of males and how they conditioned us to feel in a way.
I do it for the
But
girlies.
what was I saying? I just lost track of my thoughts.
And you center size? That's what you were saying. You gotta lie. We're gonna remove that.
Okay, I'm not.
Center size?
But like also, it's not even about just the male gaze. When you get those facial surgeries, I feel like a lot of girls are just scared of aging, and it's like you don't even give yourself enough time to age, girl. Like you're still young, so like why are you so afraid of aging and you haven't even aged yet? You know, I think that's another big problem, and I don't want to lose track of like unpopular opinions, but that's something I can go on and on about is how women are just so afraid of aging, and it's so sad, and it's so sad how we just pass it on to even younger girls and younger people. Not even just girls, men and women, boys and girls. We all are so scared of aging, and it's not something that we need to be afraid of. Like, it's a beautiful thing. It's a good thing. Like, unless you want to just freaking die, like, okay, then just die, you know, if you don't want to age. But aging is a natural thing, and it's okay. So, and aging looks beautiful when you take care of yourself and you're actually happy. So, number 8. Most people have kids for selfish reasons. Can you shut up? Most people have kids for selfish reasons. Let me explain. People be having kids in their relationship because they're bored of the relationship. They're bored of themselves. They feel like they're not good enough. They hate themselves. They hate their partner. So they try to distract themselves in a way. And that's by having children. And that's so incredibly selfish. It's disgusting. You need to have self-love and love your partner and all that stuff before you want to bring kids into your world. At the end of the day, that kid is going to pick up on the traits and the feelings that you have towards yourself 9 times out of 10, honestly. Sorry guys, my camera died, but I'm back. People have children just so their kids can play a sport or live out the dream that they had or the academic level that they never had or just whatever that they felt at in life. They want to have kids just for that reason. You're weird. Like, you're a complete weirdo if you have kids for the sole reason of, oh, I want them to play football, I want them to play basketball, oh, I want them to be a scholar and go to Yale or Harvard, or I want them to be, oh, a model or an actor. Like, you're weird. Like, let kids have their own dreams. Sit on that. What number are we on, you guys? Number 8. Was it number 8 or number 9? I don't know. Taylor Swift has good music. Maybe I live underneath a rock. But where did the Taylor Swift hate train come from? Like, where did the hate train come from? Because Taylor Swift is entertaining. She has amazing concerts from what I've seen. She is an amazing lyric writer. And she's just so good at putting together music, because I'm not even talking about the own music that she makes. She makes other people's music, and I don't know if y'all know that, but she makes other people's music. For example, another big record that blew up was Olivia Rodrigo's music album, and Taylor Swift wrote most of that album. So I'm not understanding the whole hate train with her, because she makes amazing songs, and she's been writing like for so long, and everybody loved her back then when she first came out with her little country album and when she was younger, a teen. But now she's getting so much hate. I'm just like, why do people hate Swifties and Taylor Swift? Like, Swifties, I know they'd be like so extra or whatever, but Taylor Swift is an amazing artist. Nobody can ever take that away from her. She's grown. She's been in the industry for so long, and I don't understand why people hate on her. I mean, maybe you're mad because you ain't her. I feel like most people hate her because they're trying to hop onto a bandwagon of, oh, I hate Taylor Swift, I hate Swifties. Girl, you know you love her music. Like, you don't have to love her music, but you can't sit up here and say her music is trash, because it's not. Like, her music is not trash. So I feel like people are lying and just trying to hop on a train when they say, oh, Taylor Swift is so overrated, so bad, blah, blah, blah. Like, stop lying. You're overrated. Number 10. People that are wealthy people that are wealthy shouldn't try to be influencers. So this, I don't know. A lot of people are going to probably disagree with me on this because a lot of people I feel like are probably going to agree with me on this. But people that are people that already have money and come from a family that is already like very financially stable, like wealthy, and you come from like a really good neighborhood and you went to a really good school and your parents put all their money and all their hard work into giving you an amazing education. You grew up in a two-parent household in an amazing house. Why are you trying to be an influencer? Like, why are you trying to be famous on TikTok and Instagram by just talking about random stuff about your life? Look to the people that actually have nothing, they're trying to build something. Because, yeah, of course, we can all go to school, do this and that, but you're the one who has the amazing education background and the household and all this other stuff. Go do something. Go be something. Because I'm pretty sure that's what your parents want. Like, why are you trying to be an influencer? Like, that's like the easiest job. I don't care what people say. People can say it's hard. Like, it can be hard in its own ways, of course, but I would never change my mind on this. It's never harder than being a surgeon or a freaking doctor or something like that. People that come from such amazing backgrounds just grow up to be, oh, I just want to become an influencer. Like, girl, you don't have any other ambitions, any other hobbies, passions, anything? Like, come on. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with like wanting to be famous, but if you're just solely trying to be an influencer and not use your background and your education to become something better and further your financial and like different ways, that's just weird. Like, I don't know, I just find it weird. Like, and I'm not saying, I'm saying what I'm saying. You just want to be an influencer and nothing else? You're freaking lazy. You're lazy. Like, come on. Do something. Go to college. Do something. Be something. Like, it's different if you're like, okay, you want to become an actor in the entertainment industry. I understand. I can get it. But just wanting to be an influencer and just talk about yourself on the internet and do random things and little vlogs and stuff, and that's all you want to do, lazy. Number 10 or 11. This is the one that's probably going to get me canceled. I'm probably going to get canceled for this one, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to be the brave one, and I'm going to say it. And if I get attacked, if I get jumped, it is what it is. Okay. I need water. Blaze, can you bring me my water right there? People that are homeless should be put in facilities, like in one big, huge facility or a couple facilities, however many you can handle. Or, you know what, I'm just going to explain that part. I'm not even going to get to the or yet. People that are homeless on Skid Row, because as somebody who lives in LA, Skid Row, why do we even have a Skid Row? The government spends so much money funding to other countries and other this and that, but don't want to give the money to help people that are on the streets of the country we live in. And it's insane to me. It's bonkers. People that are homeless should be put all into one facility. The government should be funding that to help get the homeless off the street and not have people in danger, because homeless people are sometimes, not all of them, but a lot of the times homeless people are obviously mentally insane. They're unstable. Why do we need to have homeless on the street being so inappropriate? Like, my mom and I were just walking in downtown LA, and this guy was straight up jerking off in the middle of the street, and a child and her father were walking past. Since when is that okay? But everybody else wants to trip about everything else in the world. Why don't we trip about the homeless people on the street and them not getting any help and not being taken off the street to prevent them from exposing themselves to children and assaulting people and hitting people and beating people and threatening people and saying crazy stuff in vulgar language all the freaking time? President Trump, he needs to do something about that, because nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to have the homeless on the street. Like, honestly. It's either, I feel like people that are homeless should be put into a facility similar to a jail, made to get clean, made to take those drugs out of their system, or they're killed. I mean, the homeless should be put into a facility, forced, no homeless on the street, no more homeless on the street, or they are killed. Because why do we need useless humans on this earth? Why do we need useless human beings? We don't. We already have enough of those that are not homeless. So why do we need homeless people that are not trying to better themselves, not trying to get any? It's just harmful to them and to other people. And it's just like, and I know that sounds harsh. I know that sounds like absolutely like, what the hell? Like, why would you even say that? I mean, come on. I can't be the only one thinking it. And it's not me being insensitive or being like, oh, just kill all the homeless, kill them all. Like, no. Save the ones that want to be saved and kill the ones that don't. Of course, it probably won't ever be an option. Maybe years later on, who knows? I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. You're a real one if you did, like, because I know that was probably like, what the? I'm a very, very, I'm not gonna say controversial, but I mean, I can get really controversial, but I'm just an opinionated person. So if you guys want to see any more of my unpopular opinions, make sure to comment down below your unpopular opinion, and comment down below if you guys want a part 2 of my unpopular opinions, and I will give that to you guys. Like, subscribe, and again, comment your guys' unpopular opinions and if you guys want a part 2. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Bye.